What's going on, y'all? That's Jay Wills here, back at it with another video for you guys. Let's just get into it. Today is a day in the life of That's Jay Wills where I invade SMORGASBURG in Brooklyn. When I tell you I've been fiending to go for the longest time, So I finally decided to go. And what better situation than to bring a friend along, you feel me? So I brought my friend Ari. It was like a bittersweet moment because she's actually leaving and moving. She's leaving us in New York to go on to bigger and better things, you know? So I'm like, yo, she likes to eat. So I'm like, we outside with it. Let's go get some food. Let's go to SMORGASBURG. I go to pick her up. She's a little deeper in Long Island than I am. So I went to go pick her up and now we're on our way. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was kind of deep. Like from me to Brooklyn is like a little minute, but from her to Brooklyn is different. But I kind of didn't want to tell her because like I was kind of scared to tell her it was gonna take so long. So I was just trying to, you know, pass the time through conversation because we haven't spoken in a while. So now we're driving, we're talking, we're kind of in Brooklyn. And like she finally decides to look at the Apple CarPlay maps and says, wait, we're still 20 minutes away? No, we gotta get food. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I was gonna get beat up because Ari hungry is nothing to play with. So now I'm getting nervous. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to find a little spot that you could grab a snack at and whatnot before we get there. But in my head, I was completely lying because I'm like, we're almost there. You can hold it. We'll be good. Just don't start snuffing me, you feel me? So we finally get there. We finally find parking. We pull up to SMORGASBURG. Ari's doing her little introduction.
What up, y'all? It's Ariana Ray, and I'm with Jay Wills. Right now we are hungry, but we can smell the goodness of the food. So now we're getting excited. How are you feeling, Jay?
I'm feeling all right. I thought I was gonna get beat up in the car, but
oh yeah, because you know my hunger speaks for itself. It speaks through my hands and my attitude.
She's finally happy because she smells the food, she sees the vendors. I'm like, I bet I'm not gonna get beat up. Good, I'm happy, she's happy, the world's happy, we're all good. So now we're pulling up. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm just like, oh my gosh, so much food. Really excited. So we're walking past a bunch of vendors. I come across this Brazilian spot.
I mean, I didn't really get a chance to look.
Like Brazilian street food spot. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Let me check this out. They had like some a fried dough thing with cheese. Oh, this is I don't know what that is. What is that? Chicken, cheese, and spinach?
Chicken.
So now we got the food. I'm trying it. I'm like, oh, this stuff is slapping. Like, how's the food? Not bad. I don't know what the hell I'm eating, but I'm kind of trying to just eat as many as I can and also be nice because Ari's here. So here, have some because you're hungry and I want to make sure you're Gucci because I don't want to end up on a milk carton saying, have you seen this man? You feel me? So get that, finish that body. Now we're on to the next. I'm walking around. I'm looking at spots like, yo, damn, I would body this. Like they had some like candy bacon thing. And then like candied fruit and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, diabetes. This is crazy, but it looks so good. And then like I seen a Jamaican taco spot. Jamaican taco. There was actually a couple of taco spots, believe it or not. So I continue on walking around. I'm seeing like different food vendors. Right here.
Where?
Here with the compound. Oh no, this is sweet treats, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like yo, just take my money. So now I pull up to Black Rican Vegan. It's lit.
Sorry.
No problem. I came across their food like during the pandemic when I was really heavy into my like health stuff and whatnot. I think everybody was during that time period. I finally got their food, got the chopped cheese egg roll. Which was pretty good. It probably would be better with mushroom rather than like the Beyond Meat or Impossible Meat, whichever like meat substitute they use, but it was still fire. So now we continue on going around the spot. Now we're trying to find food for Ari. So we come across this like duck spot. I've never had duck before, so like I don't know. I kind of like duck, so I don't know if I would really have duck and eat duck. But yeah, it looked alright. I'm not gonna lie to you. She started to have it, and she was like, "I'm not really feeling it." I'm like, "It'll grow on you." So now we keep it pushing. We're chopping it up. I go get some like boba. I don't know what it was, but like
I got the ube, but whatever.
it was like potato, I guess they said. Like it was like a purple potato with, I don't know, but it's like a dessert. It was like an Asian dessert, which was fire. They had this lemonade, like it was like multi-colors. And like at first when you got it, like you tasted it, you was like, what the hell is this? But you had to like stir it up. They had some like sugary thing at the bottom, and like once it mixed up together, it was fire. It was really busting.
It's alright, it grew on me.
I should have bought another one. Right before that, I had actually gotten some other lemonade, which I thought was gonna be way better than it was. It was actually freshly made lemonade. It was cool. It was alright, but it wasn't like the other lemonade that we got from the little Asian spot, right? So we keep it pushing. We're walking around. I'm full. She's full. We see a lot of food. So now we're like, all right, let's just walk around and try to like work off some of this food so we can eat some more. Now we're walking around. We pass this ice cream spot. I'm like, yo, I want some ice cream, but I don't want to pay for it. And I'm kind of full. So like if I pay for it, it looks like a lot. I feel like I'm gonna waste it. So like I'm walking by and then like I saw somebody getting a sample.
Oh.
I'm like, ooh. I stop. I kind of do one of these, like walk back. I go pretend to have a conversation with the people.
I have no idea what that is. Okay, hold on, I'll get you.
What is gelato?
Gelato in Italian just means frozen, but traditionally gelato is made with, it's a traditional technique that's similar to ice cream. It's gelato. Same thing.
I'm getting to know them, like they're telling me about like their company and stuff like that. Meanwhile, the whole time I really just wanted a sample because I didn't want to buy a whole thing.
Chocolate?
This is chocolate sunflower butter.
Sunflower butter?
You wanna try the passion fruit?
That's interesting.
I ended up getting a sample of not one, but 2 flavors. It's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna front. That little sample really satisfied my taste buds. And yeah, we kept it pushing, walking around, and just like enjoying the view, seeing some more stuff we actually wanna have. And then I came across this like clothing vendor, this black clothing vendor. And like, I really like resonated with the stuff he had. And his stuff was pretty dope. Expensive, but dope.
Like,
You kept saying it's growing on you. It's growing on you.
I told you it was gonna grow on you.
But who am I to really say what's expensive, what's not, because you don't know what is behind his brand and stuff like that. So I supported, I bought a hat, you feel me? After that, kept it pushing, and we finally worked off a lot of the stuff that we had, the food that we had. So now we made a little space. So now it was like kind of dessert time. We come across this macaroon, something like that, whatever, spot.
Is this really my fault? Is it recorded?
Yeah, I think it is recorded.
Is this really my fault or is it his fault?
It's your fault because you made us walk around. I was about to get
I made us walk around, but he's the one that was making eye contact.
bussing. When I tell you it was bussing, it was bussing. I didn't expect it to be that good. Especially, I got like, you know, the mango, the street mangoes with the spicy flavor thing on it or whatever. Like, they had a macaroon that was equivalent to that. When I tell you it was mad good, it was mad good.
Oh, my partner gets to go about their day. I'm going to rush.
It's not that bad.
Wes is changing the game.
And like, there's this other flavor. I forgot what flavor. It was like I think it was like a rainbow flavor, Lucky Charms or something like that. Didn't taste like Lucky Charms at all. I wanted to return back, but my gut was saying don't do it. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So now we're walking. We're supposed to be heading home, right? But on the entrance, when we were coming, I heard like some tunes. And when I tell you, it was sounding like a sound clash type of deal. Like, it was some serious system playing. So now the DJ in me is like, let's go check it out. I feel like it's gonna be something interesting. So we actually go and like try to find this spot. We're walking around aimlessly, just trying to follow the sounds because they were playing tunes, right? Wherever that is, with the big ass sound system. So as we're trying to follow the sounds, we come across like another weird sound. What's going on? Which like were drums. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Haitian in me, I hear drums. I'm like, I don't know if I wanna go over there. But we end up going over there anyway. It was like a drum circle thing, and they were jamming. I'll tell you, they were jamming, they were wilding. And like, if I thought they were wilding, the white lady that was dancing was wilding. When I tell you, I never seen a white lady wild out like that, and she had rhythm, it was crazy. She was doing her thing, like, just going crazy. And like, I was loving it. I was laughing at the same time because I'm not expecting it. And like, I was at awe at the same time because I'm like, wow, it's crazy. She's really loving this. I've never seen this. So now we keep it pushing. We're trying to find out where this music is coming from. Oh, what is this? And how much is it?
It's 45 to come.
Okay.
A lot of artists, a lot of trading artists.
So now we're going through the bushes and stuff like that, trying to figure it out. We find out it's Guyana Independence Day that day, and they had like a big ass concert with like Bungie Garland and like a whole bunch of other people. And like, yo, they had a real setup, because as we got closer, it was booming. So now I'm trying to find a way to finagle our way in there. Ari's not really a criminal, so she's just like innocent in this whole thing. So now I'm just going, trying to figure my way out, like into the spot. We're walking around. Oh, this is the entrance? There's no real way. Then we finally find a, like, I guess a secret passageway to like a balcony area, which was like not really supposed to be used, but it was being used by a lot of Caribbeans who didn't want to pay to go in, but they wanted to see what's going on. So I was on that same timing. I don't know. Now we're on the balcony overseeing the whole event. You don't keep walking. I need them to play tools before. This is crazy. So now we're chilling, we're vibing, and like, of course, when we get there, they're not playing tunes. They're doing a whole bunch of nonsense, which upset me. So I'm like, all right, hopefully they play some tunes before we get kicked off this thing. And of course they didn't. The boys pull up and it was a wrap.
Oh, great. What's the likelihood I'm gonna know any of these cops?
Yo, Caribbeans are funny when the boys come. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got mad aggressive. One dude was like, yo, I'm gonna chill in the bush. You can't tell me I can't chill in the bush.
Yo, Caribbean people are hilarious. Caribbean people are hilarious, bro.
Like, yo, it was funny. It was like mad Caribbeans behind the tape in the bushes.
We're going this way though.
It's like, we're not moving. One dude like walks through the tape, rips the tape down, and all the Caribbeans like cheering like, yeah! Yo, it was pretty dope. Overall, that day was an experience. I definitely want to go back to Smorgasburg because Smorgasburg is a vibe. If you haven't done so already, make sure to click that bell notification, click the like button, click the share button, and you know, follow me on all my social media platforms, THATSJWILLZ. And just like that, it's a wrap. Peace.